hiker coming down told me that the worst part is between bridge 4 and 5. Whew. There are, I think, 6 or 7 bridges. I just passed bridge 3. So I think I'm just a little under halfway there. I was pretty much at the end of the trail on my way back, and I overheard some ladies talking, young ladies, young white ladies like myself, saying, and that's another reason I don't wear sunscreen, is because the smell and this and this. And I'm like, girl, you gotta protect yourself. Everybody needs sunscreen, but especially us pale girlies. I'm very glad I did this hike. I almost talked myself out of it because it is quite strenuous. It is over 1,000 feet elevation gain on like a mile. So it is pretty steep. I don't know what that guy was talking about when he was mentioning like, oh, in between 4 and 5 is like the worst. Those were kind of like steps. So, and I'll always take stairs or steps over like just like an inclined path. Like I feel like I hike those a lot better. I would say that probably the hardest part of the trail is the last 200 feet. You do a lot of elevation gain, and that's where you start having the rails to help you. It's gorgeous, of course, but definitely a bit strenuous, a couple switchbacks. So coming down the mountain, I just feel like it just got steeper and rockier as you went up. Lots of bouldering. On my way down, I wish I had some thicker shoes because some of the rocks landed a little wrong, and I do think I pulled my knee, but thankfully it's not like my main driving knee. So trying to use this up on the arm, driving arm, window arm. I'm glad I did this hike. I really wanted to do like a bunch of Colorado hikes, and so I'm glad that I made myself do this. And there's always this massive sense of accomplishment and pride when finishing a hike like this. I feel really good, you know, all those like post-hike, post-workout endorphins. I would say, so you do need a reservation for this. I got here at 8 o'clock. And that was perfect. It's now about 11 and the parking lot is packed. The sun is out. It's gonna be steamy up there. I was already sweating going up in the early morning. It's $12 per hiker. But again, I'm really glad that I did. The rest of the day is a lot of like driving stops. So this is kind of like the last little hike in Colorado, sadly. But we still have some nice things to do. I need a Diet Coke to put some pep in my step. Let's hit the road. went peach picking. I got like 8 pounds worth. They're so pretty. What a fun thing. So I'm in Palisades, which is like known for their peaches. Driving all around Denver, I kept seeing signs for like Palisade peaches, and so I was like, yeah, I want to do like a U-pick. I asked the lady, I was like, will I have any issues bringing these into like different states? And she said like, Utah's fine, but not California. And I'm not going anywhere near California. I'm gonna have to double check Idaho, but I think Idaho should be fine. But I wanted to go ahead and give one of these a try. I have some water, I'm gonna like rinse her off. I have a feeling this is gonna be quite messy, and if there are bugs, that's fine. Extra protein, nature's crawly meats. Oh, I do have a knife. Do I want to get peach juice on my knife? Yes, I want to get peach juice on my knife. Make sure no knife juice gets on my peach. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's really good. A little bitter at the end, but I think I'm really thirsty because I'm like, it's so hydrating. Oh, this is such a lovely thing. I'm glad I made the stop. My car smells so bad. You still got a little bit left. Will you help? Please. Good morning, vlog. Welcome to the last leg of this journey back home. Today's kind of going to be like the last fun day since I'll be going through Utah, but not really seeing that many things or attractions. I was having a difficult time planning out this last little bit. I need to be home for a couple days because Labor Day weekend I'm doing a Mount Rainier trip. So I don't have the luxury of extra time. It seems like if I wanted to do a couple things, it would take a couple extra days. Like maybe I could spend a cute day in Salt Lake City. I could check out, I don't know, any of the parks or whatnot. They're just a little bit too far, and also places that I've been to before. Right now, I'm currently at the Flaming Gorge. This has been on my list for like a very long time. It is a beautiful canyon. I'm at the Red Canyon Overlook. There is a visitor center, but I don't think it's open yet, and that's fine. I initially said I will do sunset here yesterday, and a part of me is kicking myself for not doing it because I think it would have been gorgeous. This canyon is quite beautiful, and I think having stunning sunset colors, some cloud coverage would make it really, really gorgeous. But I was just kind of running out of time and energy. I didn't really sleep well the night before, so I was kind of looking forward to, you know, being in my hotel by like 7 p.m. rather than, you know, 10. I am glad that I for the logistics of it, that I didn't make myself come out here, drive an hour out here, have sunset, drive an hour back in the dark, and check in at my hotel exhausted, and then all that. I thought about catching here for sunrise, but I just was not getting out of bed this morning. There is always the luxury of driving around in some sunlight, so the colors and stuff probably would have been gorgeous. After that, I am going to backtrack a little bit and go towards Dinosaur National Monument. I want to look at some of those canyons, and they have a quarry exhibit thing that I think will be really cool. I really wanted a lot of this trip to be like dinosaur hunting and looking at dinosaurs, and I think I spent some time doing that. There's just a lot of opportunity to do dinosaur stuff out here. I feel like this is like super dinosaur country here, Montana, Wyoming, all that stuff. But yeah, I wanted to do the quarry. I wanted to maybe get a picture or two of Dinosaur Canyon or the monument out there. That's like a deep, deep park. I'm definitely not going all the way through it, but wanted to kind of, you know, dip my toes in a little bit. After that, I don't really have much planned for Utah besides taking the highway out and through Salt Lake City and stopping maybe at any areas of interest. I do want to stop at a Swig and get a soda. I've been seeing all the TikTokers like in Salt Lake City talk about getting the cream sodas and whatnot. I'm a little disgusted by it. I've had a cream soda before and it was pleasantly surprised, but it was like more fruity rather than like the girlies are doing Dr. Pepper. Swig is also probably one of my least favorite words. Like, can I have a swig of that, or have the last swig of this so I can throw it out? Like, it just sounds so spitty, and spit is my kryptonite. I was very excited to try this cream soda, and the more I'm talking about it, the more like grossing myself out I am at it. Try new things. Okay, for the culture. I'm gonna drive out of this canyon and see if there's any pull-offs. I saw something about dinosaur tracks, go to the dinosaur quarry, and then go through Salt Lake City. So let's roll. I woke up this morning and feeling good, hung out with the family. I stayed at my family's house in Idaho last night. But as soon as I like sat in the car, just so sleepy. Like, what is that? The last leg of my trip, I have like 8 hours to get from Idaho to Seattle, which I've made this drive so many times. It's quite lackluster. I'm ready to be home. I miss my husband. I miss my bed. I'm ready to be home.